were my training partners leading into the Olympics last year, so I do have a soft spot for them. But they've done some very, very good times this weekend through the heats and the semis. I think two 140 times, which is a really, really great time out here in these conditions as they take off now. It looks like
Ooh.
lane 5, the Polish paddlers there have had the better of the starts. They're a very, very experienced crew. Klat and Palaska there getting off to a good start, as is lane 3, the Hungarians, Kiss and Lutz. And it looks like maybe the Aussies now starting to come through, starting to get into their work in lane 6, but it is the Hungarians that have had the better of the start as we come through about the 100-meter mark now. But the Aussies starting to move through the field in the middle there in lane 6. They've had a brilliant couple of races through the heats and the semis, and they're looking to do the exact same thing in the final as they're maybe now about half a boat length ahead of the rest of the crew. And I've got some goosebumps here, Ross. I'm very excited for this race, but look out for the Polish paddlers there next to them. The Polish crew are very, very good at the end of race. They'll hunt them down, I'm sure.
You know, it's a brave commentator who goes out early, and an hour before a race is incredibly early. But look at this, Elise Wood, she's obviously got the good oil. Is she a genius, folks? The Australians out in front, defying everybody that can get near them. In fact, if anything, they might be extending their lead. Poland trying to hang on, but it's Australia in front, Poland second, and I think across on the far side of the course, the Hungarians sitting in third position. It's still Australia. Now the Poles are digging deep. They're trying to claw back this lead, but look at the Australians. They're looking confident. They're saying, we've got Elise Wood riding on our backs. We've got to get over the finish line. They're charging towards the finish. Elise Wood, you're a genius. Look at this. The Australians, they're pushing through to the line. It's going to be gold for Australia, silver for Poland, and bronze for Hungary. But that is a comprehensive victory for Kaylee Harlan and Natalia Drobot. And Elise Wood, you are an absolute genius. You were confident, you went confident. I thought that's just the Australian in you getting a little bit ahead of yourself. One of those cocky Australians that we hear so much about. But it was well placed. It was very, very well placed because they've come together. And they look at this. I mean, this is a very good field. There's some very good boats in here, so they'd be very happy with that. The Poles threw everything at them in lane number 5. The rest of the field, they were left for dead. Very good race. Well called, well judged, Elise.
Very happy to see them come away with the win, Ross. Obviously, as a commentator, you don't want to be too biased, but these girls have had an amazing couple of races already this weekend, and really seeing them move through the field over the last couple of years has been great. In 2023, they didn't have the world champs that they wanted. They went home, they reassessed, they came out last year, they won the under-23 world championship. They were unlucky not to be on the Olympic team last year, but I think timing is a blessing sometimes, and these girls are going to be people to look out for at the LA Olympics, that's for sure. We're only in year 1, but they're two very young girls and very happy, obviously, with their win. The Aussies got bronze as well in the K4 yesterday, and Natalia sitting in the back seat there. She had a brilliant performance, a couple of performances last weekend in the K1 racing at World Cup 1. So there's confirmation of the results, 143.30, 1.28 seconds ahead of the Polish crew, who are a very well-credentialed crew, that's for sure. Anna Polaska there, she's unbeaten, I think, in the K1 500 so far this season, and the Hungarians are taking out third position and the bronze at this World Cup. So a very, very good race, Ross, and some very good signs ahead of the World Championships later on this year.